Welcome back, folks. We're back. We're in our Oscars attire. We're in our awards attire because we're going through the Oscars nominations. I figured if I couldn't be the first person to react to the Oscars, to the Oscar nominations, I might as well be the very last person on the planet to put out a video reacting to the nominations, which came out at this point 5 days ago, I think. 6 days ago. I don't know. I was gonna do one the night before. I was gonna do a prediction the night before, put up all my picks, but I fell asleep early. And then the next night, I was gonna try to avoid them. I was gonna try to somehow not see any of the nominations and still do predictions because I hadn't put any predictions together. But I was gonna still try to do them. But that would have been very disingenuous to try to do after they had come out. And I kept seeing so much. I saw that F1, people were pissed about F1 getting nominated. The kid who plays Johnny, the kid who plays Mark Wahlberg in the TED TV show, he put Elle Fanning getting nominated on his Instagram story. I saw Sinners got 16 nominations. One of my friends told me that. Jesse Plemons, people were upset about. I saw Kirsten Dunst's Instagram story about him not getting nominated. So there was just too much. I saw too much. I saw Wicked got nothing, which we will get to later. We will plant the flag on that later. But yeah, I saw too much, so I figured I'm not even going to do a prediction thing. But I did find my notes from, I want to say it's early September. It's post early festivals, or post fall festivals, not including New York, like the Telluride, Venice, and wow, I'm already forgetting in Toronto. Jesus Christ. But yeah, it's after all that is when I had these. So these are from 4 months ago, and I think I've only actually seen the top one, at Best Actor, and I feel pretty good about it. I flung through them real quick to see what I had, and I didn't have Best Picture predictions, which I think is kind of funny that I even went down to or not that funny, but I went to original screenplay, but I didn't have the time to do a picture. Whatever. So in my hands, I have the nominations. They're upside down. I have not looked at them yet. This will be my first time looking at them, and we're going to do a live reaction to them. I have my ballot here, my picks right now. I haven't seen everything, but I have what I would have nominated right now. Just a rough go-through. I haven't really analyzed it all. It's not my final ballot. The voting hasn't opened yet. But anyway, where should we start? The bottom or the top? Visual effects, starting at the bottom. Avatar, F1, Jurassic World, The Lost Bus, and Sinners. I think I only wrote Avatar for mine. I mean, I don't care a ton. I only care about bad nominations in here. And there's no, if anything sticks out. Avatar's gonna win. F1 had great visual effects. I like the way that the dinosaurs looked in Jurassic World, so good for them getting the nomination. A movie like that getting nominated for an Oscar I think is a little silly, but whatever. The Lost Bus, nobody on Earth saw that. And Sinners, I mean, that's just one of... There's 25, and it got 16 nominations. One of 16. Best Sound, F1, Frankenstein, One Battle After Another, Sinners, Surat. For me, I had F1, Avatar, 28 years later, Sinners, and Surat. Frankenstein and One Battle After Another. Sure, yeah, that was pretty good sound. I mean, that's not one of those things I care about too much. I imagine F1's going to win there. We're not going to spend too much time. F1 had great sound. Best Short Live Action, Skip. Best Short Animated, Skip. Sorry. I like to see those when they come out. They play them in a row. They'll release them in theaters. And they'll play them the Plymouth Theater, the Plymouth Plantation Museum has a movie theater, and they'll play them at big theaters sometimes, but that's where I like to go see them. All the shorts. The live actions and the animated. I don't see the documentary shorts. Sorry. I don't watch enough of the documentaries. I always want to. I've been meaning to watch one of the documentaries since it came out in September. Production design, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sinners. I had Marty Supreme, Sinners, One Battle After Another, Ann Lee, and Sentimental Value. Testament of Ann Lee, of course. This should go to Marty Supreme, I think. Maybe Frankenstein. This is where I could have seen Wicked getting in, because the production design on that movie was the best part of it, and was pretty good. But it was just the directing was so poor that it was awful, and you couldn't really tell. The winner there should be Marty Supreme. What will it be? I don't know. song, I mean, the Diane Warren one, Golden from Cape. I'm not doing that. I hope that it's the Sinners song. Or Train Dreams from Train Dreams, because I think it's funny that there's a song called Train Dreams. Original score, Begonia, Frankenstein, Hamnet, One Battle After Another, Sinners. I have One Battle After Another, Marty Supreme, Sinners, F1, and Train Dreams. I honestly kind of was reaching by the end there for Train Dreams. What do we got here? Begonia I thought was kind of boring. Hamnet I think was a stinker. I think it was kind of a stinker. I have to see it again. The winner should be One Battle After Another, but Marty Supreme definitely should have got in. Yeah, the winner's gonna be Sinners. Durr. Best makeup and hairstyling. This is all the boring stuff. Frankenstein, Kokoho, Sinners, The Smash Machine, and The Ugly Stepsister. I would give it to both those ones. Frankenstein, just because it looks great. The actual Frankenstein himself, he looks great. Not on Frankenstein's doctor. But Jacob Elordi's transformation, it looks awesome. International feature film, The Secret Agent, It Was Just an Accident, Sentimental Value, Surratt, the voice of Hin Rajab. Surprised they nominated the voice of Hin Rajab. Not really, actually. I would have gone the fact that No Other Choice didn't get in is just disgusting. I would have gone No Other Choice, Nouvelle Vague, Sentimental Value, Left-Handed Girl, It Was Just an Accident. I haven't seen The Secret Agent, and I did not like Surratt, and I have not seen the voice of Hin Rajab, but I saw that was compared to the Jake Gyllenhaal movie The Guilty, which is very funny. But, I mean, that will go to Sentimental Value, as we'll get into later. Actually, maybe not, as we'll get into later. Of those ones, I'd give it Sentimental Value. Editing, F1, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sentimental Value. Sinners, I would give it to One Battle After Another. I think it's a movie where you honestly, the editing does kind of stand out, like how well it's put together. Or Marty Supreme, just because I think it's cool that Ronald Bronstein and Josh Safdie co-edited, co-wrote it, and Safdie obviously directed it. I think it's cool that they had their hands all over it, and it'd be cool if they won that. F1 getting in as it deserved, as it should have. My picks, I had No Other Choice in instead of Sentimental Value, and instead of F1, I had Avatar 3. I'm an Avatar 3 mark. I'm an Avatar head. That's why I'm wearing the blue. Not really. Documentary shorts. Why is that so high up? Anyway, I will not be seeing these. Skip. Documentary features. Skip. I've been meaning to see The Perfect Neighbor, just because it's on Netflix and people said it's good. It got rave reviews. I've not heard of any of the other ones. A lot of whatever. I'm not gonna. A lot of lowercase like words within the title, like cutting through rocks. The T is lowercase. Mr. Nobody against lowercase Putin. A is lowercase. That's not important. Best costume design. Avatar 3, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, Sinners. Did I even do this? I went Marty Supreme, Sinners, Frankenstein, Nouvelle Vague, Testament of Anne Lee. Avatar got in there? For costume design? I guess. Why? The winner will be Sinners. It should be Marty Supreme. Yeah, these are all later. I only have the big categories, predictions for the big categories from September. Cinematography. Frankenstein, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sinners, and Train Dreams. I went One Battle After Another. No Other Choice, Train Dreams, Left-Handed Girl, The Long Walk, I thought maybe, or F1, but I wanted to throw The Long Walk in there because I had that in Best Picture too. Best casting. I had this from September. My predictions. I separated them all into quadrants, as you can see. Yeah. Almost like college basketball. Quad 1, Quad 2, Quad 3, Quad 4. Obviously, best one's 1. In 1, I had One Battle After Another, Sinners, Sentimental Value, Hamnet, Speaks for Itself. Those are the legitimate contenders. Which ones got in? Hamnet, One Battle After Another, and Sinners. Sentimental Value did not get in. That's so interesting, as we'll get into later. And then obviously, so the whole category is Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, and Sinners. Did I even have Marty Supreme in here? I had Marty Supreme in the third one. Ouch. Terrible. And it didn't even have The Secret Agent on my radar in this one. But Marty Supreme should walk away with this one. Just the casting all over that movie is crazy. It's incredible work. Animated feature. I'm not a baby, so I'm going to skip it. And yeah, we'll do adapted screenplay. I don't have predictions for. But my picks would have been... I didn't do them. Oh no, I did. One Battle After Another, Begonia, No Other Choice, 28 Years Later, and Wake Up Dead Man. The nominations are Begonia, Frankenstein, Hamnet, One Battle After Another, and Train Dreams? Train Dreams over Wake Up Dead Man? What? That's insane. Train Dreams got nominated for screenplay? That's ridiculous. I didn't have Begonia and adapted. No, I did. That's crazy. The winner should be One Battle After Another. How the fuck does Train Dreams get nominated? I have to see that movie again, maybe. It was beautifully made, but for screenplay, there's some great lines. There's some really good lines, but I don't know. For best adapted screenplay? I don't know, man. I can see 28 years later not getting nominated, obviously. But I mean, the last two Knives Out's gotten nominated. So I figure... you figure Wake Up Dead Man would have gotten in. Or maybe not because reviews weren't there, but... Get the fuck out of here. Original screenplay. I kind of lame ducked it. Yeah, I have 4 movies written down total. Sentimental Value, Sinners, It Was Just an Accident, and Quad 1. All of them got in. So, You Can Eat Me. And then I had Sorry Baby in the second one. Just because I loved it so much. And it did not get in. But it got in a couple other places, which was cool. And it was nice. Good journey for Ava Victor. That's kind of the end of the line for her. Did she get in for the SAG? I think she did get in for the SAG, which is cool. I need more water. I do not have enough. No, I should. Moving on. Now, nice catch. We'll go direct now. We'll go with supporting actress. And who did I have at the top? I had Ariana Grande at the top. She fooled me too. I have a lot of people listed here. I have Ariana Grande, Emily Blunt, Teyana Taylor, Elle Fanning, Inga Ipsdotter Ilias. I'm going to be butchering that for the next couple months. Gwyneth Paltrow and Amy Madigan. It's uploaded. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Really going out on a limb, putting 7 people there. And the nominations are Elle Fanning, Inga Ipsdotter Ilias, Amy Madigan, Wumi Masaku, and Teyana Taylor. So, 4 out of 5 in that first one. I had Masaku in the fourth one. I had her hanging out with one of the broads from Rental Family and Kirsten Dunst. What was Kirsten Dunst even in? Is that for a Rental Family? Jesus. I had her lower than Thomas and McKenzie. And Haley Steinfeld. Jesus. And Glenn Close. That's embarrassing. Laura Dern. My God. Just for fun, we'll go through it all. I had Jennifer Hudson, Kate Hudson. Jesus. For, as well, this is the second one in Quad 2. Odessa Azione, Regina Hall. I don't know who that one was. Who's Watson? I don't know. Zoe Deutsch. That would have been nice. And Rebecca Ferguson. And then, moving on. Supporting actor. My top 4. And it seemed like the top 4, I actually don't know the final 4 here. It seemed like the locked in, like these guys are going to be in play the whole time. Was Stellan Skarsgård, Paul Mescal, Sean Penn, Adam Sandler. The nominees are Benicio del Toro, awesome. Jacob Elordi, pretty cool. Delroy Lindo, awesome. So cool that he got nominated. So deserved. Came out of nowhere. Not on my radar at all. Truly deserved. Sean Penn, Stellan Skarsgård. Sandler missing is good. It's a good thing. Not because I don't like Adam Sandler and all. I mean, he's an asshole. But, I mean, I don't like Adam Sandler personally, but he's a good enough actor. And this isn't a terrible performance in Jay Kelly, but he did not deserve to get nominated. We can't just give it to him. Adam Sandler's nomination cannot just be like, oh, here you go. And speaking of Jay Kelly, I think that's the first time someone's mentioned Jay Kelly and the Oscars in the same, even like, within 10 minutes of each other since October. What a disaster for that movie. I had William H. Macy at the top of Quad 2. Then I had Benicio del Toro, Andrew Scott, Jacob Elordi, and Delroy Lindo, but then Miles Caton and Jeremy Strong. So, I mean, of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, of the top 9, I hit them all. Not that I'm nailing these, but these aren't my final predictions, too. I just think that I'm I think I'm damn good at guessing these from far out. I think I'm good at forecasting who's real contenders and not. I don't know why I put them all upside down. It's because I wanted to do it in reverse of the order that they were. Let's, Director is somehow next. We don't have to do director next, because we're going to do actress next. We'll do nominees first. Jessie Buckley, Hamnet. Rose Byrne, If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. I haven't seen that movie. That sucks on me. Kate Hudson, Renata Reinsva. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but deserved. And Emma Stone. The turkey in that group is Kate Hudson, unfortunately. I love Kate Hudson. We are still trying to get her on the show. We're just trying to figure out timing. But my picks... Oh, I haven't done my picks for either of them. Either of the last few. My picks for supporting actress were Tiana Taylor, Inga Ifstadter, Lily S., Odessa Azione, Elle Fanning, and Jodie Comer. I really couldn't come up with a fifth there, even though I think she was really good for 28 years later. Yeah, I'm sticking with that. Then for supporting actor, Sean Penn, Benicio del Toro. Oh, I was blanking on who Johnson was. David Johnson from The Long Walk. Jacob Elordi, Stellan Skarsgård. And then we're also, I wish I could put it, Josh O'Connor was campaigned for supporting. It just felt disingenuous to put him in. And then Andrew Scott. And if Michael B. Jordan could have been nominated for the roles in different parts, like if you could have nominated him for both, I only would have nominated him for supporting. For the bad guy, for evil Michael B. Jordan. I don't know which one was Smoke or Stack. Actress, I would have gone Emma Stone, Amanda Seyfried, Chase Infinity. I can't believe she didn't get in. I really thought she was going to get in. It seemed like she had the momentum. Renata Reinsva and Ava Victor. But it was a crowded year. I guess I should have seen it coming that someone had to miss. And yeah, I really should not have been surprised by Chase Infinity missing at all. Because this 5 is not... I didn't really think any of these people were going to miss. Unbelievable. I am unbelievable. I did not have Kate Hudson in this category, mind you. I do, and she's in Quad 3, but that's fine. My top 4. Jessie Buckley from September. Jessie Buckley, Renata Reinsva, Emma Stone, Rose Byrne. Not that I don't think it was very difficult to see coming, but not everyone did see it coming. Then I had Amanda Seyfried and Cynthia Erivo. And then in the second quad, I had Chase Infinity, Jennifer Lawrence, Tessa Thompson, Julia Roberts, and Sydney Sweeney. Just shame on me for ever believing in that at all. Then Kate Hudson, Laura Dern, Eva Victor in the third one. Whatever. June Squibb. I had a special 5th quad made for June Squibb in that Holocaust Scarlett Johansson movie. Moving on. Actor. I think this is my best one. Timothée Chalamet, Leonardo DiCaprio, Jeremy Allen White, Wagner Moura was my top 4. Second quad, my top 2, Michael B. Jordan, Ethan Hawke. Let's get into the nominations. Timothée Chalamet, Leonardo DiCaprio, Ethan Hawke, Michael B. Jordan, Wagner Moura. I blame myself for eating the poison for Jeremy Allen White, and that was me not believing in the Academy. That's not me believing in the performance. That's me not having faith in the Academy and the world to reject the performance. But I think that shows the. I was going to say that show the world. That shows the world's in a much better place than it was in September. But the Academy is in a better place than it was maybe a year or two ago, because Jeremy Allen White just got his performance in that movie just got stomped, and I think just the movie criticism maybe is in a better spot, because I think that movie would have gotten warmer reviews and like people would have put on kitty gloves because he sounded like Bruce Springsteen. But we're not doing that now. Jesse Plemons not getting in is a damn shame, but I don't know who would have missed here. I haven't seen The Secret Agent, but Wagner Moura is getting a lot of love. Ethan Hawke was great. Jesse Plemons should have got in. I would have put him in over Michael B. Jordan, personally. My nominations were Chalamet, Leo, Lee Byung-hun. I always think I'm going to get it wrong. For No Other Choice, Jesse Plemons. And I wrote Cooper Hoffman for The Long Walk, but I think it's Ethan Hawke for Blue Moon. That's being disingenuous by putting Cooper Hoffman. Director. Quad 1 for me in September was Paul Thomas Anderson, Ryan Coogler, Chloe Zhao, Jafar Panahi, Park Chan-wook for No Other Choice, and Josh Safdie. The nominations are Chloe Zhao, Josh Safdie, Paul Thomas Anderson, Joaquin Trier, who was my first person in Quad 2, and Ryan Coogler for Sinners. Who missed? Oh, Jafar Panahi didn't get in. Wow. Kind of surprising, but I didn't think he deserved it. Yeah, I had Park Chan-wook right below Joaquin Trier, which is kind of embarrassing, and then Catherine Bigelow. But I still nailed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It took me 7. My top 7, I had the 5. So I got to start doing these. When I'm doing the Oscars, when I'm keeping track of them a year out and all year long, I'm really going to be dialed in next year. It's going to be a crazy run that I'm going to go on next year. Best Picture. I don't have predictions. My personal ballot right now would be One Battle After Another, No Other Choice, Marty Supreme, Eddington, Begonia, Sorry Baby, Sinners, Is This Thing On, Appetite Free, The Long Walk. Did I not have Eddington listed for original screenplay? Yeah, I had it winning. I didn't read my nominations for original screenplay. Eddington, Sorry Baby, Is This Thing On, Sinners, Marty Supreme. But picture, Best Picture. The nominees are Begonia, awesome. F1, fine. I guess we'll read them all. Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sinners, and Train Dreams. Wow, I did not see Train Dreams getting in. What would have missed? What would it have missed for? That's kind of a surprise to me. I liked Train Dreams. I'm surprised that it got in. Wow, good for them. Good for those guys. Seriously, that's awesome. What would have got in? Everything that got a lot of nominations, like everything that was piling nominations got in. Blue Moon? No. I wonder what 11 was. Avatar? That intrigues me. The Heisman, they tell you everything. 11, my guess, probably would have been... Now I'm more interested by this than the actual nominations. It's between Avatar and... It was... if I can't find one that it's between, I guess it would have to be Avatar. No, I think it would have had to be Blue Moon. All the screenplay nominations got in except It Was Just an Accident. It Was Just an Accident in Blue Moon, and then Ethan Hawke. All the actor nominees got in. So yeah, I think it would have been Blue Moon as 11, which would have been cool if Linklater had a movie get in there. But my thoughts overall on the entire thing, they never get it right. You can't say... everyone has movies that they don't like in there, but I like at least all these movies. I've seen 9 of them, and I like 8 of them. Hamnet stinks. Hamnet is a turkey. I'm going to have to see it again to see if I can really confirm these feelings, but I mean, what a piece of shit. Begonia getting in is cool. It's awesome. A lot of people gave up on that right when it got reviews, but it got rave reviews from the jump. I don't know why people were aborting ship, and it was one of the best movies of the year. F1, as the blockbuster, is cool. It's better than Wicked. It's much better than Wicked. I said we're going to get to that later, but no, we will. Yeah, F1 getting in is nice, because you're going to get Brad Pitt at the Oscars doing his whole thing, which is fun. And then Frankenstein, sure, it got all the technical awards. It kind of felt inevitable, because if it didn't stink, if it was at least good, then it was going to get in. And then with the Elordi push, it was a lock. Hamnet, my thoughts on Hamnet have been well documented. Marty Supreme, one of the best movies of the year. One Battle After Another, one of the best movies ever. Haven't seen The Secret Agent yet. Sentimental Value was always going to get in from the second it premiered at Cannes, but it really lost momentum, and it had a scare there maybe. But I mean, it was always in. Sinners, one of the best movies of the year, and then Train Dreams. I don't know why I'm doing that. Train Dreams was really good, but I'm just surprised. And it's good. No, that's a good thing. Train Dreams getting in. We're smiling about it. The movies that didn't get anything. Jay Kelly, kind of a bummer. Where would it have gotten in? It could have gotten in for original screenplay, but you don't want to throw the guy a bone. You don't want to throw Baumbach a bone. Yeah, it just wasn't one of the best ones. Best movies of the year. The Long Walk and 28 Years Later, two of the best movies of the year. That was my 10-11. Is This Thing On? One of the best movies of the year. Eddington, one of the best movies of the year. These are just my favorite ones. Sorry Baby, Avatar 3, movies that I think should have got love but did not. And then a movie that should not have gotten love and did not is Wicked. And I just want to say for final time that I was right. I don't think this will be the final time. I think Oscar night, if somehow they smuggle the folks in that movie into the award show, I don't know why they would even be there. But if they are, we'll circle back then. But the fact that I don't want to say begged. Only one person begged. Ariana Grande begged for the Oscar nomination. Begged for awards nominations. She begged for the love. She got reviews. It was not a good performance. Reviews were all over her. Were all over the movie from the jump. And then right at the start of award season, she writes a letter to the critics begging for a Critics' Choice Awards nomination. And they said no. And that was just, I think it just shows that the Academy is in a much better place, like I said, from a couple of years ago. The fact that this movie I feel like we've done this, but I really can't think of an example. Maybe with Dune, that deserved it. With Wicked 1 got in, so we're going to just do the whole thing again with Wicked 2 next year, right? And last year, everyone was saying on the red carpet, you guys will be back, not the red carpet, but at the award shows, and the red carpets before the award shows. You guys will definitely be back here with Wicked 2 next year, and we all can't wait. And I was screaming until I was blue in the face. Maybe not, because that movie stinks. Why are they going to be back here? Why are they here right now? Wicked 1 stunk. How bad is Wicked 2 going to be if even Wicked fans think the source material is bad? And for a final time, I just want to say I was right many times this video, but there's nothing I've been more right about this past year, maybe, past 5 months, past 4 months. When did it come out? Past 3 months? Nothing I've been more right about than Wicked for Good being an absolute disaster and a huge, huge, huge piece of shit. Yeah, thanks for watching, folks. I wish I could have done this earlier. I had the time. I kept going to bed early. I had to go see Mercy in 3D, and then go see One Battle After Another for the 5th time in theaters. But yeah, we got it out, and I can't imagine anyone's watching Oscar nomination reactions of reaction video 5 days late. But for those of you who did and got this far, Champion 5, Tier 5 Zach kids. Yeah, thanks for watching, folks. Like and subscribe.